Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. R. Kelly, the American vocalist, lyricist, entertainer, and record maker, was a conspicuous figure in the music industry, eminent for his smooth R&B vocals and graph-besting hits at his top. His total assets were assessed to be during the many millions, conceivably as high as $100 million anyway. His fortunes have since definitely declined, with a revealed net worth of -$2 million as of May 2024. Kelly originally acquired acclaim in the mid-1990s with his introduction solo collection 12P.L. He became known for his capacity to produce many hits with tunes, for example, Knock and Crush, I Accept I Can Fly, and on the off chance that I could turn around the hands of time, becoming notorious in the R&B kind. His ability procured him the titles of Lord of R&B and R&B Pie Flute Player, and his impact expanded universally, with almost 40 million collections sold in the United States and an extra 54 million overall, all through his profession. Kelly got 24 Grammy designations and won 3. He likewise gathered a sum of 110 grants from 274 selections across different lofty services, including the BET grants, American Music Grants, and BMI Grant. His work with different specialists, like Kirk Franklin on Rest on Me, procured him further acknowledgement and awards. Anyway, Kelly's own life has been damaged by contention eclipsing his melodic accomplishments. His lawful difficulties incorporate charges of sex, stealing, youngster erotic entertainment, and extortion, prompting a 31-year jail sentence. What is happening is also weakened with huge obligations owed to the IRS and different leasers in April 2020. Kelly revealed owing almost $2 million to the IRS alone while looking for discharge from jail today. R. Kelly's story fills in as a wake-up call about the hazards of individual wrongdoing and lawful ensnarements. Once celebrated for his commitments to music, he presently faces the outcomes of his activities, spending his time at the FCI Butner Medium, my jail complex. Robert Sylvester Kelly, referred to expertly as R. Kelly, was conceived on January 8, 1967, on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. His introduction to the world occurred at the Chicago Emergency Clinic, currently referred to as the College of Chicago Clinical Center, situated in the city's Hyde Park neighborhood, experiencing childhood in the Ida B. Wells Homes Public Lodging Project in Chicago's Dark City, Bronzeville region. Kelly's initial life was molded by the difficulties and encounters of his environmental elements. He was important for a huge family with 5 kin, 3 of whom were half-kin. Kelly had 2 more seasoned sisters, a more established sibling, a more youthful sibling, and a more youthful sister. His mom, Joanne, was an instructor and a faithful Baptist who hailed from Arkansas. She assumed a huge part in Kelly's life and childhood, furnishing him with an establishment in music and otherworldliness. The character of Kelly's father stays obscure as he was missing from his life. Joanne later weed Kelly's stepfather, Lucas. When Kelly was 5 years old, Lucas worked for an aircraft and also helped raise Kelly and his kin. Kelly's affection for music started at an early age. He began singing in the congregational ensemble at the age of 8, an encounter that probably impacted his energy for music and made way for his future profession as an eminent R&B craftsman. The effect of his childhood, including his church contribution, should be visible in his later melodic works, which frequently mix profound tunes with sincere verses. R. Kelly's ascent in the music business started with a huge forward leap on the TV ability show Huge Break, where he won a renowned award of $100,000. This bonus filled in as an impetus for his thriving vocation and moved him into the spotlight. The openness and accomplishment from this occasion drove Kelly to sign an arrangement with Jive Records in 1991, denoting a significant second in his melodic excursion in 1992. Kelly's cooperative endeavors took a defining turn when he worked with music maker Barry Hankerson, who acquainted him with his young niece Aaliyah. Kelly took on the job of maker and lyricist for Aaliyah's Presentation collection, which accomplished 2-fold platinum status and set her situation as a rising star in the music world. The organization exhibited Kelly's capacity to support and guide new abilities, while at the same time laying out his notoriety as a diverse craftsman. Kelly's work with his melodic gathering, a public declaration, prompted the delivery of the 1993 collection. Naturally introduced to the 9S, which further established his impact in the developing soundscape of the time. That same year, he delivered his introduction solo collection 12PL, which highlighted the hits Single Knock and Drudgery, and was ultimately insured multiple times. Platinum. As Kelly's vocation advanced, he set out on a double melodic excursion, molding his own creative inheritance, while likewise making a name for himself as an exceptional maker for different craftsmen. This double job featured his melodic keenness and capacity to make accounts that reverberated all through the business. The pinnacle of Kelly's performance vocation came in 1995 with the arrival of his self-named collection, R. Kelly. This magnum opus sold over 4 million duplicates and highlighted the graph-besting song of devotion, I Accept, I Can Fly. Not just enraptured crowds overall, yet in addition acquired Kelly from Grammy grants, hardening his place in melodic history. On November 26, 1996, Kelly delivered I Accept, I Can Fly, a moving tune that turned into an exemplary moment initially included on the soundtrack to the film Space Jam. The melody made significant progress by coming to number 2 on the announcement Hot 100. And besting the UK outlines for quite some time, it procured Kelly 3,000 honors in 1998, further solidifying his spot in the music industry. That very year, Kelly contributed vocals to the melody Freep This Evening for the film A Dainty Line Between Love and Disdain. In 1997, Kelly wandered into pro athletics, marking to play ball with the Atlantic City Seagulls. In the Oozbowl, he wore the number 12 jersey as a dainty line between love and disdain. In 1997, Kelly wandered into pro athletics, marking to play ball with the Atlantic City Seagulls. In the Oozbowl, he wore the number 12 jersey as a sign of approval for his collection 12 Play. In 1998, he established his own record mark, Rockland Records, in a dispersion bargain with Jimmy Ivan's Interscope Records. The name's program incorporated a few specialists, with Shimmer being the principal sign. Kelly created Shimmer's introduction collection and sang a 2-part harmony with her on the hit melody Be Cautious, which assisted the collection with accomplishing platinum status by November 2000. Kelly had secured himself as an R&B whiz. He won the Most Loved Soul R&B Male Craftsman at the American Music Grants and gotten a few Grammy Grant designations for his tune When a Lady's Taken Care of Up was up for Best Male R&B Vocal Execution in 2001. He won the Remarkable Achievement Grant at the Music of Dark Beginning Mobo Grants, and his collection TP-2.com was positioned at number 94 on Board Magazine's main 200 collections of the 10 years list. Kelly's tune, the world's most noteworthy from the 2001 film Rear Entryway, was a hit, showing his adaptability and capacity to make effective soundtracks. He performed at the end function of the 2002 Winter Olympics, simply 7 days after a sex tape embarrassment broke, showing him with an underage young lady. In 2002, Kelly confronted a mishap when a pilfered duplicate of his forthcoming collection Loveland was spilled. In reaction, he delivered an alternate collection named Chocolate Manufacturing Plant with Loveland as a little something extra. The lead single Start remix from Chocolate Manufacturing Plant crested at number 2 on the Board Hot 100 and stayed on the outline for quite some time. Kelly proceeded with his fruitful profession with exhibitions at eminent occasions, including the 2010 FIFA World Cup opening function. Also, the 2011 Preg Grammy celebration in Los Angeles Bulletin named him the #1 R&B craftsman of the past 25 years in Walk 2011. Out of 2011, Kelly started delivering music under RCA Records following a consolidation of Jive Barista and J Records. He proceeded with his single Women Visit in 2013 and performed at different live concerts across North America by 2015. Kelly delivered Change Around, including Jeremy and Lil Wayne, along with a few different singles. His collection, The Buffet, continued in December, coming to number 16 on the announcement 200, with first-week deals of 39,000 collection identical duplicates in 2016. In 2016, Kelly delivered his main Christmas collection 12 Evenings of Christmas, which would turn into his 14th. Furthermore, the last studio collection to date was delivered on October 21, denoting the end of his long and capable profession as an R&B craftsman. In December 2022, a collection named I Just Own was transferred to Real-Time Features. This collection incorporated a 19-minute track of a similar name that had been kept in 2018, although the collection was credited to R. Kelly and Sony's inheritance accounts. It was not as expected approved by the same token as Sony or R. Kelly's group. The collection was transferred by genuine talk diversion through a SUL that was likewise named Heritage Accounts.